Right, let's try this again. Hi, hello, me again. So, new spot today. This is Inverbervie Beach. There's my rod there. There's fucking Paul down there. And that's Inverbervie Beach. So we are on the hunt for the cod. I mean, obviously I'm on the hunt for anything else as well. Yeah, I'm not just looking for cod. However, Paul's just looking for cod. I'm looking for anything. So yeah, as you can see, there's a wee bit of a swell on. Not a huge sea running. Although, I mean, that's about the same as I was in last night at Sanford. Which you won't see a video because it was fucking terrible. So yeah, we're fishing into that, looking for codling. Outside chance of a doggy here. Paul says a couple of doggies. Might crack out some hooks later on, see if I find a rockling. But yeah, main target is cod. And yeah, this is Inverbervie. It'll be dark soon. I don't know, we'll just suck it and see. We've no idea if there's only fish here or there. We're fishing really big baits. Like, well, in fact, we'll go and have a look at baits, shall we? We'll go and have a look at baits, let's go and have a look at baits. So, we are, this evening, fishing things like this. Great big fucking baits. Mixture of prawn, log, squid, mackerel. As you can see, I tied that mine in the house because it's fucking much easier with my arthritis not to be doing that on a freezing cold beach. So yeah, my cute little new cool box, a little tray in the top and everything, so I don't lose all my shit. So yeah, we're fishing big baits like that, out into that, looking for a codling. So, I mean, fuck knows if we'll get any action or not. It's about 4 o'clock. Low tide is about 4 o'clock. High tide 6:10. Back at, I think, back at 4's low. High's back at 10, 11. We might not stay here all night. We're going to see if it happens. That interesting. Anyway, so we'll just go here. We're just getting set up, getting settled down. That looks like fucking crabs to me. But, you know, we'll see how it goes. So yeah, welcome to another video. And this has been Inverbervie. So, fuck, this fucks that microphone up. So, it doesn't look like they're having to wait very fucking long for a bite. She had a couple of nice bounces a second ago. Definitely something there. I'm gonna say it's probably a decent sized collie, maybe. However, it's a good sign. First cast, not bad. I fucking have no idea if this mic's actually close enough to my face. Again, this is a beach where I'm not really bothered about pulling them into snags if I let it develop, because it's quite clean. In fact, it's a sandy beach. A lot of shingle up here, but it's mainly sand down there, so I'm pretty sure there's a fish on it. I'll go and put it to its misery and bring it in. Hi, hello. So, Bervie Beach. Hi. I've only fished here once before, we bagged up. Funnily enough, Paul and John Biggins. Well, that's better this time. Yeah, I've only fished here once before. It was a lot lumpier than this. However, we did alright. We had some nice cod on that night. Like 6-7 pond. You know, but conditions were much rougher. The water was much dirtier. I don't know. There's something fucking nibbling away at it. It's bouncing a while over there just behind you. However, I'm getting a wee bit of record as well. You can actually see me before it gets completely fucking pitch black. So yeah, cod season 2025, we're underway. This is like my first proper cod sesh. Got about 20 pre-made big baits. I've got mackerel, prawn, squid, and live rag for the mini species limit as well. See how it goes. Let's give it a longer session tonight. Paul reckons we'll be back up road about midnight. We'll fish it up to high tide at 11 o'clock. Whether it be here or if we move somewhere else if it's fucking completely shit. So yeah. Listen, maybe guys keep our cod one tonight. Be nice. Smoke some cod tomorrow. Yeah. It's just constantly tapping, but it's never fish. It's just that bait's getting destroyed. 2 seconds. Absolute state of this greedy cunt. The fucking bait. It's about half the size of his body. So yeah, fish number 1. It's a coal fish. Yay. However, there's fish there, so that's something. So I'm going to get that fucking prick off and get a bait back out in the water. Definitely something there again. Probably an arcoli. Maybe? So, yeah, let's get out of there. 3 hook flapper, ragworm, mussel, prawn, bit of mackerel. See what's out there that's nibbling away at the big baits that want to fucking hook up. So we'll see how this goes. Plus I'm getting bored just watching one rod. So the rod closest to me is the one that's just gone in with the small baits and the smaller hooks in it. And already it's fucking bouncing a while like mad. Also, it's fucking Baltic. The wind's going round the north. Gee, real cold, lads. Yeah, we'll let him fill up. So this, as you can imagine, is not fucking ideal. That, on the other hand, just tapping away fucking mad. So that's got fishing out. This has not. So, there we fucking have it. That's a nice green, fresh run. Size 10 for comparison. Codling. Cunt to a fucking job we're having with these. With the amount of weed in the water, as you can hear, there's still quite a smell. However, hopefully this is the start of them coming on. It's not a bad fucking size, you know. I'll take that all day fucking long. So I'm gonna get that unhooked and shit. We'll get a couple of photos, blah blah, fucking bye bye. So aye, tidy wee fucking codling. Probably go a couple of pun. Yeah, about 35 centimetres or something. Yeah, cannot be fucking unhappy with that. Clonker. Let's get a big in there. Hi, hello. So, you find us today in Hector's kitchen. And in case you didn't guess from the 3 stills at the end of the last section of the video, that cod sadly did not make it. Unfortunately, you know, the baits we were fishing were about that size, and as you could see when I landed him, you could see about that much of the bait. So the top hook of the pennel, because I was fishing a 2-hook setup, was there. However, the other bit of the hook was down there. Now, in the back of a cod's throat, there's a sphincter muscle, kind of like Uranus. Once it's in, big hook, big problem coming back out without really hurting the fish, so clonk. So tonight we're doing a little catch and cook, cooking with Hector, and we are having miso and black garlic cod with some greens. So yeah, we're going to get right to that. Right. So, marinade for the cod. Yes, I did fucking cheat. Yes, I used easy ginger and easy garlic. Kiss my fucking arse, I'm busy. I don't have all day. So that's fucking what we made the marinade with. Cod's been marinating for about fucking 4 hours or something. Yeah. So we're going to get the cod in the oven. On a oiled non-stick tray. Jesus fucking wet. Words are hard today. So we'll get out of there, let it drip off a little bit, get it on the tray, in the oven, 10 to 12 minutes, and then under the grill for a couple of finish. So, before we put it in the oven, we'll spoon some of the marinade over, and we will pop that in over there. About 180 in the steamer. We have some lovely tender stem broccoli. I wasn't in Aberdeen today to the Chinese supermarket to get, you know, pak choy or something, so we're just working with broccoli. That'll be fine. So 10 to 12 minutes in the oven for the cod, then out under a hot grill, but we'll get to that bit in a minute. In the meantime, let's get the dressing for the salad, for the greens. So we're going to toast off the sesame seeds. Just until they're golden brown. Couple them up a little bit. Doesn't take long. A couple of minutes should do it. As you can see, they're already browning nicely. don't want to overdo them. If you burn them, they'll get a little bit bitter. So, get them. Mortar and pestle. So get them in there, and then we add the other ingredients. The rest of the ingredients, I've not got white pepper. We're going to use Campot black pepper. It's kind of lemony. Light soy, bit of lime juice because I don't have ponzu, so we'll use some lime juice and some ponzu fucking soy. A little bit of mushroom powder because I don't have any dashi season. Well, I might have dashi somewhere actually in there somewhere. However, we're just going to use a bit of mushroom powder for a bit of umami, and there should be also a half teaspoon of sugar used. So we'll give these a bit of a smoosh. And you just want to get kind of a paste. It's not far off, it's pretty good. Yeah. Maybe a little bit rough, yeah. So then we're going to mix that with the rest of the ingredients, and that'll be used to toss the greens in when it's done. So we'll just mix it in here, fuck it. Some soy, little splash of lime juice, a little bit of ponzu with chili, some Campot black pepper, and a tiny little bit of mushroom seasoning. That get a mix, and that'll be used with the greens. The broccoli. Yeah, lovely. So we'll take the greens, nicely steamed off, and we'll quickly toss them off and the dressing. And that'll be ready to do. So with the grill preheated, spoon a little bit more marinade over the cod. And we will hop that under the grill for a few minutes just to finish off. Couple of minutes under a very hot grill, we'll just finish it off nicely. Then get a plate. So we'll be plating up on. You're going to want some decoration, some toppings. So we've got fried garlic, fried shallots, cubey mayo. Fucking forgot what you actually call that. It's grated. It's shaved, dried bonito flakes. So yeah. We'll get, oh, you can hear that. Let's go and have a look under there. Yeah, that might be a little hot. 2 seconds. Yeah, I've lowered it down a bit and hopefully we won't have so many flames this time. But yeah, just needs a couple of minutes under there just to crisp it up. Yeah, it's looking kind of smoky. It might be a little hot on that grill, you know. Maybe just a touch. However, it's not going to need much longer. Smoke alarm's going to go off in a minute, definitely. Fuck me. And there we have it. I mean, it's not Michelin fine dining, but it's a fucking tasty feed for a Sunday night. With a coddy that wouldn't go back, unfortunately. Yeah, them's the breaks. I get fed, and yeah, so there we have it, and that's the end of this video. Cheers for watching. Hope to see you again soon. I need to go and deal with these arseholes, who are, as you can tell by the displeased look on their faces, hungry. Catch you again soon.